valuable thoughts and experiments.
Good afternoon, everyone. If I tell my mother that this girl has introduced me in this function, and I have been the chief guest of this function, she says, "Oh, Huda." Okay. I'm immensely happy to be here. I thank Dr. P.G. Sridhar Madam, Dr. Kudumani sir, and many business scholars for inviting here to talk on the freshers party. To talk in front of teachers is again. If a teacher comes up and pops up and say that, "Sure, you are making mistakes," I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I'm happy to share stage with them. Thank you.
Can I go there?
Okay. When I was contemplating, when I was thinking what to talk on, everybody matter precious party that I was ready to talk on. I decided to talk on four things. I have decided to talk on four things. One is how students in this modern world are being distracted by social media. First thing. And the second thing is how we have to read literature. And the third one is how in this world that is very much technologically influenced, how we have to take the information that is there out of the world. There are millions of billions of gigabytes of information that is thrown at you in a second, and how you have to take that. Okay, that is the third one. And the fourth one is how to prepare for UGC. I will not talk really, but what mistakes we do when we start preparing for UGC. So I'll talk about these four things. The first one, that is how we have been misguided, how we are being distracted by social media. So I'll talk about a story of this person Karthik. There is one student called Karthik. This is kind of imaginary story that I've created so that through this story you can learn something. Okay, there is one person called Karthik. He is a hardworking guy. So he decides to read for his examination, right? And he creates a timetable. And timetable is including he wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. From 6 to 9 he is going to read. And after that he is going to go to his college. And after that he comes back to his room and starts reading 4 to 6. From 4 to 6 he is going to read again. And after that he will have his dinner and he will sleep at 10 o'clock. This is his timetable, which is only on the paper. It is paper available. It is not in reality. He is not actually practicing it. Every time he goes to the reading table, what happens? Suddenly he goes to social media. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Scrolls up and down these reels. Okay. And especially what he sees motivation videos. There are motivation videos. It is titled as "Watch till the end for motivation." Such videos he watches on Insta and Facebook. And then again he couldn't read. He had decided to read from 6 to 9, right? He couldn't do it. And again, after lunch, he starts reading. When he opens the book, he starts reading first page of the book, but he feels very difficult. He sees it has very difficult. So again he goes to So what he decides? He decides to I'll read easy things. First I'll read easy things, then I'll go to difficult things. So he decides to read easy things and goes to social, I mean Google to search for easy things. Then he's distracted there. He then goes to YouTube and watches again reels. How to make Maggie in 30 seconds. Does cat hate cooking food? Such kind of videos he sees. And again, what kind of videos he sees is how to stop procrastinating. You might be knowing this word procrastinating, right? Delaying things. So he's watching videos on how to stop procrastinating. So he did these things, for up to 3 months, and then exam came. The question paper is in hand. Other questions are very horrible. He is not able to answer each question, even one question. He completes examination, and there was one guy who was reading very well, who did very well in the examination, and he meets that guy, and that person says, "You are being distracted by your phone, that is your mobile. So keep your phone aside and then start reading. You will have your focus on your study." So he does the same thing. He reads, okay? He reads and he does good thing. So good in the examination, right? So this is how a modern student with having phone in his hands is wasting time on social media. I think you might have learned something from this anecdote that I have shared. And second thing, how to read literature. How to read literature, and I will explain this. This concept through again one anecdote, one example. Right. One is again I'll take the example of another student, that is Aditya. Okay, Aditya is very intelligent student. First of all, he reads literature, he reads poem, short stories, novel, and everything. But he only reads summary, important lines. What does this metaphor mean? He by heart things. One day, what happens? The English professor, the literature professor, gives him one assignment. What kind of assignment? That I'll give one poem. The poem is Refugee, Mother and Child by Chinua, which is a poem which is on what? War. It critiques the war. How war happens, how war creates devastation in the society. So the professor gives him one poem. I'll give you one poem. Am I able to understand Adi Trivedi, or am I able to understand David Pages? First, question yourself. Question your English. Nimma English question. Am I able to understand whatever has been written? Adana understand Markonde. One way, if you are facing some problems of understanding a sentence, you prepare for English. You go for English classes, or you improve your English for 3 months, then you start for preparation. You go for preparation. Otherwise, you will be in a mess. You read these books, but in the examination, you will not be able to understand the question. What is the use of reading? First, improve your English. You should be able to understand English first of all. Then, what you have to do? You have to go for standardized books. Standard books. Standard books from Oxford publication, Cambridge publication. Don't go for R.D. Trivedi and Satish Kumar, they are summaries only. Right. So, second thing is go for standardized books. Oxford publication. Many renowned books are there. Okay, go for that. And next thing, we don't focus on syllabus. There are two papers, right? In UGC net, two papers. One is paper 1. Okay, it has its own 10 chapters. And second paper, it has 10 chapters. Right. In paper second, you see the first four chapters are drama, short story, novel, and poetry. Most of the students read only these four chapters. Few of them go to that theory and criticism. And these culture studies, language aspects, English in India, research methodology are neglected. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 4 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಓದಿದಾಗ you will be able to answer only 40 questions because each chapter will be having equal weightage in the examination, right? So aವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ you feel that I am not prepared. So I am suggesting you that what I am suggesting is you have to focus every chapters. ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಓದಿ. For example, culture studies. There are many videos on culture studies. But language aspects are completely neglected. Research methodology is completely neglected. So then yes, focus on the syllabus. Give equal importance to both syllabus. Next one, as that girl said, what she said, we neglect paper 1. Paper 1 there are many 10 chapters. You have to give equal importance to paper 1. Many students neglect paper 1 and they score around 15 out of 50 and they fail the examination. You have to score more than 30 in the paper 1. Then obviously you are going to clear UGC net or set in the first attempt. If you are focusing on paper 1. So these are the things I wanted to talk and have shared it. I thank all of you for inviting me here and making me the chief guest and making me sit with ma'am. That is a great thing. Thank you all. Thank you very much.